Hi, I'm Jelyn from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about solving exponential equations. This is under General Mathematics. Direction: solve the equation. So we have here number 1. Number 1 is 3 raised to x is equal to 27. Let's have our solution. Please copy the given first. So we have here 3 raised to x is equal to 27. And then we have to change 27 in exponential form also, having the same base as 3. So we will just rewrite 3 raised to x. So we have here 3 raised to x. And then if we transform 27 to exponential form, then it will become 3 raised to 3. Why? Because if we expand 3 raised to 3, it will become 3 times 3 times 3. Always remember that when you have here the exponent, your exponent tells you how many times are you going to multiply your base, which is 3 also. So we have here 3 times 3, that's 9, times 3, it's 27. So we use here 3 raised to 3. And then after that, we will focus on the exponent. So we have here x at the left side of the equation, and then we have here 3 at the right side of the equation. So we have here x equals 3, and that's it. Next, number 2. We have here 3 raised to x is equal to 1 over 3. Same process. Kindly write the given first. So let's write solution here. The given is 3 raised to x equals 1 over 3. 3 raised to x is in its exponential form, so we will just copy it. And then we have to change 1 over 3 to its exponential form. How are we going to do that? Remember, loss of exponent. So this is the simplified form, 1 over 3. Remember, if we have here 1 at the numerator and then we have here the denominator, if we change this, it will become 3 raised to negative 1. Let's recall the loss of exponents that we have used. So we have here 3 raised to negative 1. In order for us to simplify this, we have to change this into a fraction form where 1 is the numerator and then this will become positive 3 raised to 1. And then if you simplify it, then it will become 1 over 3. So that's why we have here 1 over 3. And if we change that into exponential notation, then it is 3 raised to negative 1. So same process. We will focus only on the exponent. So we have here x at the left side, and then we have here negative 1 at the right side. So we have here x equals negative 1. And that's it. Next. So we have here number 3. So we have here 5 raised to x minus 1 equals 25. So don't worry about this. It looks hard or difficult, but it is very easy to solve. Let's say that this is our solution. Let's write it here. Let's write here our solution. Solution. Yeah. Then please copy the given first. So for the given, we have here 5 raised to x minus 1 equals 25. So we will write 5 raised to x minus 1 here is equal to 25. And then we have to change 25 to exponential notation. So just copy first the left side of the equation. So that's 5 raised to x minus 1 equals, how are we going to change this? It will become 5 squared. Why 5 squared? Because 5 raised to 2 is equal to 25. So that's 5 squared. And then we are going to focus on the exponent at the left side and at the right side of the equation. So we have here x minus 1 equals 2. Then remember that we should have x at the left side of the equation alone. So therefore, we have here x equals, we have to transpose negative 1 at the right side of the equation. So it will become 2 plus 1 because any number that you transpose will change their signs. So if it is negative, then it will become positive. So therefore, x equals 2 plus 1, that's 3. And this is it. This is the final answer. Next, let's have the next equation. So we have here number 4. 343 raised to x minus 1 equals 49 raised to x plus 3. So this is what we are going to do. Same process. What I want you to do is to write solution first and then copy the given. So we have here 343 raised to x minus 1 equals 49 raised to x plus 3. So, and then we have to change that into exponential notation with same base. So for 343, we can use 7 raised to 3. Why 7 raised to 3? It is because 7 raised to 3 is equal to 343. And don't forget to write a parenthesis here and then write x minus 1 outside the parenthesis equals. Please change 49 also to exponential notation having the same base as 7 raised to 3. So it will become 7 raised to 2. Why 7 raised to 2? It is because 7 raised to 2 is equal to 49. And also, we will have the same base as the left side of the equation. Don't forget to copy x plus 3. Yeah. And then we will focus again at the exponent. So we have here 3 times x minus 1 equals 2 times x plus 3. And then we have to simplify this. So 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times negative 1, that's negative 3, equals 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 3 is 6. And then we have to continue solving. You have to have x only at the left side of the equation. So therefore, we will have 3x here. We have to transpose 2x at the left side of the equation. So therefore, the sign of 2x will be changed. It will become negative 2x now. And then we have to transpose also negative 3 at the right side of the equation, that it will become positive 3. And then 3x minus 2x is 1x or x. Why? Because 3 minus 2 is 1, and then you have to copy the variable. I did not write 1 because, as I have mentioned in our previous video, 1 is an invisible number when used as a numerical coefficient. And also, it is invisible if it is used as an exponent. So we have to simplify the right side of the equation, so that's 6 plus 3, and that's 9. So we have here x equals 9 for number 4. Now let's have number 5. For number 5, kindly write solution. Copy the given first. So we have here 2 raised to 5x equals 32 raised to 2 minus x. And then the next process is to change 32 into exponential notation having the same base as the left side of the equation. So therefore, we have to copy 2 raised to 5x, and then 32, it will become 2 raised to 5. Why? Because when you expand 2 raised to 5, then it is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16, times 2, it's 32. So therefore, we can use 2 raised to 5. So that's 2 minus x outside the parenthesis. And then again, we will focus at the exponents that we have, both left and right equations. So for the left equation, we have here 5x is equal to 5 times 2 minus x. And then we have here 5x equals 5 times 2, that's 10. 5 times negative x, that's negative 5x. And then we will continue solving. So therefore, we have to transpose negative 5 at the left side of the equation. It is because it contains x, so therefore, the equation should be 5x plus 5x, because again, when you transpose a term, automatically their sign will change. If it is negative here, then if it is being transposed, it will become positive. And then just copy 10 at the right side of the equation. Now let's add 5x plus 5x, so that is 10x. How did we get 10x? 5 plus 5, that's 10. Copy the variable, which is x, equals 10. Again, our goal here is to have x only at the left side of the equation. So for us to do that, or to have that, we have to eliminate the numerical coefficient of x, and that's 10. How are we going to do that? We can do that by dividing both sides by 10. So over 10 over 10. X equals 10 over 10, that's 1. And this is the answer for number 5. Number 6. So for number 6, this is what we are going to do. For the solution, we have to copy the given first. So we have here 9 raised to x squared equals 3 raised to x plus 3. And then after that, you have to change the base on the left side of the equation. So it's 9. So it should be 3 as the base. So that is 3 raised to 2 raised to x raised to 2 equals 3 raised to x plus 3. And then we have to have the exponents at the left side and at the right side of the equation. So we have here 2 times x squared equals x plus 3. And then we have to simplify. 2 times x squared is 2x squared equals x plus 3. As you can see here, we cannot really combine them nor simplify them based on the method that we are using earlier. So therefore, we have to use another method, and that is we have to write this in standard form of quadratic equation. So it will become 2x squared. You have to transpose x at the left side of the equation. So therefore, it will become negative x, and also you have to transpose positive 3 at the left side of the equation, and it's negative 3 equate to 0 equals 0. And then we have to factor this. When factoring, I want you to remember that you have to prepare two parentheses for this since it is a trinomial. So let's prepare two parentheses here equals 0. And then please have the first term. So we have here 2x squared. We can have here 2x and then x. It is because 2x times x is equal to x squared. And then, of course, after that, we have to look for the second term. What do you think? How are we going to look for the second term? Are we going to focus on the third term and look for the numbers? So for this, we can use negative 3 here and positive 1. It is because negative 3 times positive 1 is negative 3. For you to check if your answer is correct, you may use the FOIL method. So FOIL method means first term, outer term, inner term, and last term. So if we are going to use FOIL method, the answer should be this one. 2x squared minus x minus 3. So 2x times x, so that is 2x squared. And then for the outer term, we have here 2x times 1, so that is 2x. For the inner term, we have here negative 3 times x, so that is negative 3x. For the last term, we have here negative 3 times positive 1, so that's negative 3. And then for the inner and outer term, you have to combine them. So 2x minus 3x is negative x. It is because 2 minus 3 is negative 1. And then just copy the variable. And then if I'm going to write it correctly, it will become 2x squared minus x minus 3. Same, right? So that's why our answer here, which is the quantity of 2x minus 3 the times the quantity of x plus 1 is correct. Our factors are correct. And then you have to have the value of x. So let's have it separately. So we have here 2x minus 3, equate it to 0. So we have here 2x and then transpose negative 3 at the right side of the equation. It will become positive 3. And then again, we have to eliminate the numerical coefficient of x, and that's 2. So let's divide both sides of the equation by 2. Cancel. X is equal to 3 over 2 for 2x minus 3. And the other one, so that is x plus 1 equate to 0. So x equals transpose positive 1, it will become negative 1. So we have here x equals 3 over 2 and x equals negative 1. That's it for solving exponential equations. I hope that you have learned something today. And if you have inquiries regarding our tutorial services, you can message the honors tutorial page. Thank you and God bless. Bye.